Hey everybody, it's Daily Inspiration, and let's talk about something we all struggle with: procrastination. You know that feeling, right? That task you need to do is just sitting there, staring you down, and you'd rather clean the grout in your bathroom with a toothbrush than get started. We've all been there. But the truth is, procrastination isn't about laziness. It's about fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of not being good enough. But here's the thing. You're bigger than your fear. In this video, I'm going to break down the reasons why we procrastinate, share practical tips to help you start and finish those dreaded tasks, and give you strategies to kick procrastination to the curb for good. Let's do this. So, why do we procrastinate? It's a question that has puzzled many of us. We often find ourselves stuck in a loop of delay and avoidance, even when we know we should be working on something important. Is it because we're lazy? That's a common misconception. The truth is far more complex and interesting. No way. It's all about what's going on inside our heads. Our brains are wired in ways that sometimes make it hard to get started on tasks. One major culprit is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of not meeting our own or others' expectations can paralyze us. We're afraid of failing, of looking silly, of not living up to expectations. This fear can be so overwhelming that it stops us in our tracks. So what do? We avoid, delay, and tell ourselves we'll do it later. Perfectionism is another biggie. We want everything to be perfect, so we wait for the perfect time or until we feel ready. But here's the catch. There's never a perfect time. Waiting for the perfect moment often means waiting forever. Sometimes we lack motivation because the task seems too daunting. Newsflash, there's never a perfect time. Sometimes we lack motivation. That task just seems so big and overwhelming that we don't even know where to begin. Sound familiar? And let's not forget about good old-fashioned overwhelm. When we have too much on our plates, it's easy to feel paralyzed and just shut down. Overwhelm can make even the simplest tasks seem insurmountable. Our brains get overloaded, and we just can't process where to start. When we have too much on our plates, it's easy to feel paralyzed and just shut down. But here's the deal. Procrastination is a habit, and just like any habit, you can break it. But here's the deal. Procrastination is a habit, and just like any habit, you can break it. It starts with understanding why you procrastinate. Understanding why you procrastinate is the first step to overcoming it. Once you know the root cause, you can tackle it head on. Once you identify your triggers, you can start to develop strategies to combat them. This might involve breaking tasks into smaller, more manageable steps, or setting specific deadlines. Remember, you are not alone in this. We all procrastinate sometimes. It's a common human experience, but it doesn't have to control your life. The key is to recognize it, understand it, and then take action to overcome it. Small, consistent steps can lead to big changes over time. So let's get to those action steps. Start small, stay consistent, and watch as you gradually overcome procrastination and achieve your goals. Okay, let's get real. Procrastination stops right now. It's time to take control and make things happen. Here are some actionable tips to help you start and finish those tasks you've been putting off. No more excuses. Let's dive in. First up, break it down. That big, scary task? It can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Chop it up into smaller, more manageable chunks. Think of it like slicing a big pie into bite-sized pieces. Suddenly, it doesn't seem so daunting, right? Next, set deadlines. And be specific. Vague goals lead to vague results. Don't just say, I'll finish this report this week. That's too broad and easy to push off. Say, I'm going to finish section 1 by Tuesday at noon. This way, you have a clear target to aim for. Now let's talk about your environment. Your workspace can significantly impact your productivity. Create a workspace that's free of distractions. A cluttered space can lead to a cluttered mind. Put your phone on silent, or better yet, put it in another room. Close those extra tabs on your computer and focus on one task at a time. And tell your family or roommates that you need some focused time. Communication is key to creating a supportive environment. Another game changer, the Pomodoro technique. It's a simple yet effective way to boost productivity. Set a timer for 25 minutes of focused work and give it your all during that time. Then take a 5-minute break. Use this time to stretch, grab a drink, or just relax. Repeat this cycle 4 times, and you'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish. After 4 cycles, take a longer break. This helps to recharge your mind and body. It's amazing how much you can get done when you work in short bursts. Celebrate those small wins. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you're feeling stuck, reach out. Reach out to a friend, family member, or colleague. Sometimes, just talking it through can help you gain clarity and motivation. A fresh perspective can make all the difference. And remember, progress over perfection. Every step forward is a step in the right direction. Don't get bogged down in the details or strive for absolute perfection. Perfection can be the enemy of progress. Just start, even if it's not perfect. The first step is often the hardest, but it's also the most important. You can always go back and refine it later. You've got this. Remember, every great achievement starts with the decision to try. Chapter 3. Let's talk about long-term strategies to outsmart procrastination and create a more productive, less stressful life. Procrastination is a common challenge that many of us face, but with the right tools and mindset, it can be managed effectively. First things first, identify your procrastination patterns. Understanding when and why you procrastinate is crucial. When are you most likely to procrastinate? Is it when you're overwhelmed with too many tasks, or perhaps when you're bored and unmotivated? What types of tasks do you tend to put off? Are they the ones that seem too difficult, too tedious, or simply uninteresting? Once you know your triggers, you can start to develop strategies to combat them. For instance, breaking down large tasks into smaller, manageable steps can make them less daunting. Next up, create a routine that works for you. A well-structured routine can provide a sense of order and predictability, making it easier to stay on track. Some people thrive on early morning productivity, finding that the quiet hours of the morning are perfect for focused work, while others do their best work late at night, when the world is calm and distractions are minimal. Experiment and find what works best for you. Reward yourself. Positive reinforcement can be a powerful motivator. When you complete a task, especially a challenging one, celebrate your accomplishment. This can help build momentum and keep you motivated. It could be something small, like taking a break to enjoy your favorite snack, or simply stepping outside for a breath of fresh air, or something bigger, like planning a fun outing or a weekend getaway. These rewards can serve as incentives to keep pushing forward. Don't be afraid to say no. It's important to recognize your limits and not overextend yourself. Overcommitting is a surefire way to set yourself up for procrastination. By taking on too much, you can become overwhelmed and paralyzed by the sheer volume of tasks. Learn to set boundaries and prioritize your time and energy. Remember, self-care is crucial. Taking care of your mental and physical health can significantly impact your productivity. When you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or burnt out, it's much harder to resist the urge to procrastinate. Stress can cloud your judgment and make it difficult to focus. It's easy to fall into the trap of procrastination when you're seeking an escape from stress. Instead, find healthy ways to manage your stress. Make time for activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Whether it's exercise, reading, or spending time with loved ones, these activities can help recharge your batteries. And finally, be patient with yourself. Overcoming procrastination is a journey, not a destination. It takes time and effort to change ingrained habits. There will be times when you slip up, and that's okay. The key is to recognize your setbacks and learn from them. Just dust yourself off, learn from your mistakes, and keep moving forward. Each step, no matter how small, is progress. You're capable of amazing things. Believe in yourself and your ability to overcome procrastination. With persistence and the right strategies, you can achieve your goals and lead a more fulfilling life. Remember, the journey to outsmarting procrastination is ongoing, but every effort you make brings you closer to success. Chapter 4. Let's talk about something really important: self-compassion. We all procrastinate sometimes. It doesn't mean you're lazy, undisciplined, or a failure. It makes you human. Cut yourself some slack. Life happens. There will be days when you're tired, stressed, or simply not feeling it. It's okay to have those days. Don't beat yourself up about it. Instead of dwelling on your procrastination, focus on your progress. Celebrate the small wins, acknowledge your efforts, and give yourself credit for how far you've come. Remember, you're a work in progress. None of us are perfect, and that's perfectly okay. Embrace the journey, imperfections and all. If you're struggling with chronic procrastination, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A therapist or counselor can help you identify the root causes of your procrastination and develop personalized strategies to overcome it. Be kind to yourself. You deserve your own compassion and understanding. And remember, you're not alone. We're all in this together. Thanks for watching. I hope these tips help you tackle those tasks and kick procrastination to the curb. Remember, you are capable of amazing things. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more videos on personal growth and productivity, and share it with a friend who might need a little motivation boost. Now go out there and make it happen. I'll see you in the next video.